Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Going nuts. Come on, DJ. Hit it. We're in a jazz club. And what do you hear?
Salt peanuts. Salt peanuts.
I'm trying to make it all jazzy, like salt
Going
peanuts.
nuts. Going nuts.
Salt peanuts. Salt peanuts.
Oh, whatever, Gracie. That's terrible.
I was trying to do like jazzy, like.
All right, well,
jazzy
whatever.
groove.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to Going Nuts with Glenn and Gracie. I'm Glenn the Baker.
And I'm Gracie, the female comedian.
Yeah, let's get right into it, Gracie. We got a guest coming up. We're just waiting for them to just show up any minute now. But before, let's do a 99-cent store time, Gracie. Yeah.
Hey,
99-cent store.
Music?
Maybe not.
99.
Anyways, yeah. I hope it's something to drink.
It is. I'm gonna choke from all that singing.
You did already choke singing. And we choke. We're already choking on all this shit. Never mind.
So this is Elmhurst oat latte.
What?
Like a coffee.
What?
This
What is
fresh
it?
Brew. It's like a coffee drink.
Can you ever just read shit off normally?
I did.
No.
It's Elmhurst.
It's an Elmhurst, she says.
Yeah.
Well, what is it? A car?
No,
What?
it's a drink.
All right, so we got some drinks here, guys. There's cold coffee drinks like those Frappuccino things, but these were at the 99-cent store. They're by a company called Elmhurst, established in 1925. Is that real?
Probably.
Anyways, this is an oat latte
Yeah.
flash brew.
Let's check it out.
So that means it was quickly brewed,
I don't know, Flash. You.
and this is made with oat milk.
Yes, and this one is actually oat latte matcha. So
Okay.
let's put them in this little cup so we can try
I
it.
didn't know you liked matcha.
I love matcha.
Really?
Matcha.
I thought you hated it.
No, I like
Well,
it.
Gracie hates a lot of things. We got some really good chicken yesterday, guys, from a place in Monterey Park called Bomb Chicken.
You went all the way to Monterey Park for that?
I had it delivered, and I've ordered it a few times now. I really like this chicken.
Right where the line is, I don't want that much. Okay, that's it.
And I invited Gracie over, and she hated it. It's just fried chicken. It's a Korean place. But anyways, hey, what's up,
Hey,
dude?
we're doing our 99-cent right now. So
Well, anyways,
he's still looking around. He don't know where he's at.
Gracie didn't like it, but here we go.
Matcha.
Oat latte, delicious. Thank you, Gracie.
And then here's the coffee one. Did you try the coffee one?
This is the matcha one. Hey, what's up, man?
A little bit louder, dude.
You need me to be louder. Okay, hold on.
Oh, am I gonna be up all night with all this coffee shit?
Probably.
So anyway, they're not that bad.
Well, our guest, what's up?
Is that loud enough?
Yeah.
Perfect. Better than last time.
Well, hey, man. Thanks for joining our show. We're already doing it. Let me give you a quick introduction, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show, our good friend Isaac Flaco Martinez.
Flaco Martinez. Yeah, I'm a comedian, not
Yeah.
some guy in a basement somewhere.
I know
with
he
a-
what an intro. He's been okay. You can see. Let me try to do some intro for you, Isaac. Isaac,
Okay.
I've met Isaac through improv. Isaac is an actor. If you want, you can see him on Google him on YouTube. Isaac Flaco Martinez, and there's a bunch of videos of him. He's actually the Tamale Gang leader, cartel guy.
Oh, the Burrito King, actually.
Oh, it's the
Kino
Burrito
Bling
King.
was the Tamale King, and I was the Burrito King.
Oh, you're the Burrito King. Anyway, you can catch him on YouTube
Yeah.
and.
Yeah,
comedy.
look, my introduction was brief. All
Yeah.
that stuff that she's talking about, we can get into that, you know? I mean, that's the show, Gracie.
That's true.
She wants to just dump it all out and say, this is who he is, and then now we're done.
I did not.
Just read the outline, what it was. It was just like,
Okay, the show is now over.
Anyways, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing well, guys. I'm doing well. Yeah, I had the surgery, like, it was in 2019, so it's been I've had time to heal, and it's taking longer than I expected, but I still see me going in the right path, which gives me a lot of hope, and makes me happy.
Do you remember meeting up, or not meeting up, but I ran into you at Pop's Cafe in Downey, the breakfast place.
I was living in Downey at the time. That's right, with my
And
homeboy Mondo.
yeah, and you had just,
Mondo.
I think it was like 2 months after your surgery.
Yeah, it was right after.
It was like
I was.
right
I think
after.
I might have had a walker with me at the time, or like
N-
all
n-
kinds of stuff. Because I remember, I right after I couldn't walk. Oh, actually, no, I take that back. I had actually 3 surgeries.
Oh wow,
Wow.
So
3.
in Downey, you saw me after the second surgery.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I actually, for my third surgery, I was living in Downey, but I had some complications, and I went to the hospital, to the ER, and that's when they found out, okay, I had to have another surgery. And then I moved out of Downey and never went back, actually, just because I had to go back home and kind of be taken care of. And then that was a surgery that I, it's hard to say, because I was paralyzed for a bit. Like I
Yeah.
was totally like couldn't move my fucking legs, couldn't move my feet. It was the scariest thing I've ever like went through. Like like I've like had my legs fall asleep, and I know that feeling's gonna come back once I get blood in there.
Yeah.
This was totally different. This was like, oh my god, I really don't have power and stuff that I had power in before, and it
Wow.
was just weird. Um, so like I went through all that, and I'll go back to that right now. But I want to say it wasn't as maybe the surgery was bad, but the biggest outcome I got out of that, like that was good, like I'm still working, is I don't get these migraines anymore. I used to
Ah.
Oh
get these
man, that's a blessing.
horrible. I don't know if Gracie would tell you, but I used to call her at 3 in the morning. She wasn't the only person. I would like switch because it was annoying to go to the hospital for 4 hours, deal with me, deal with the hospitals that didn't want to deal with me, and it was just like a horrible situation. My friends that didn't really know, like Gracie, she just had to like, trust me. Like I'm not scamming you. I really have like headaches. They're gonna tell you I'm addicted and this and that. It's like I have Marfan syndrome. I have no record of going and buying drugs and getting caught and thrown in jail and all that shit. Everything, like so whatever. Like I had to basically trust my surroundings because like my family, like a lot of my family worked a lot. They couldn't do it. A lot of my people that I turned to were comics because I knew they had that lifestyle of staying up all night. So it's just like
Yeah.
kind of, and it was just a weird situation. I went on for like more than almost 10 years. I don't want to say more than 10 years, but it almost hit 10 years. And
Oh
I probably still have a
Wow.
little PTSD from it and shit because I thing called terrible. It was every day, bro. It was every day. It was like, oh, I hope today's the day I'm not going to the hospital. And sometimes it'd be every other
I
day.
remember hearing about it. I mean, actually, as a matter of fact, there was one time her and I were out to breakfast, like really early in the morning. It was
I
like,
probably called it right.
and she says, I gotta go.
Oh,
And
really? Yeah.
yeah, I was like, okay. And I was like, okay. I was like, go take care of them.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's good to hear that you don't get those migraines anymore because she would describe them.
Oh,
Uh, I was couldn't imagine how well like what you were going through.
yeah. Like
Uh,
I said, like when I was paralyzed, I couldn't move, like because I didn't have power. And with migraines, I couldn't move because it would just hurt. The stiffness would just make me sick, and then the different kind of pain. And I was just stuck like this, like, please get me to the hospital, but don't move me. And it was just hard. Like I'm just knock on wood. I'm glad it's over.
yeah,
Like
man.
yeah, and actually too, when this last surgery, when I went like paralyzed, I felt that I don't know if I dealt with it good and it just hasn't hit me yet, or if I'm like in denial. Because I still have like problems. I don't walk normally. I can't play a game of basketball like I could before. Like
Hmm.
I was able to play basketball and do stuff with hopefully not getting a migraine. But I remember thinking to myself when I couldn't move my legs and my hips and everything. It was everything pretty much below. Um, I was trying to accept it right away. I was like, hey, if this is it,
Mm-hmm.
you got to figure out what you're gonna do, where your highs and lows are gonna be. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like it's
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
different from what before. You know, and you know, uh, maybe this isn't it. Maybe you can get better little by little, and whatever. Just hope to move your legs. And I was even like at that point, I was like, if I could just move my legs, I could do a wheelchair and this and that, and you
Mm-hmm.
know, and then one morning, the nurse like that I was talking to, like to try to get me through the whole thing because it's a hard thing to go through, you know.
Right.
Oh yeah.
There was a very nice nurse at USC Kick, and yeah, she helped me through a lot, and she actually was like, hey, guess what? Because I had dreams of me moving my legs, but I wouldn't be able to, and I wake up and no, you're still paralyzed.
Uh-huh.
And
No.
then she told me like, you moved your toe when you're asleep. And I
Mm.
was like, no way. And she was like, yeah, you moved your toe. And I was like, I had a dream where I was like moving my feet. I was like, oh, that's so crazy. And little by little, as days go by, like kind of like that Kill Bill movie, like,
Yeah.
you move, I started getting strength back in my legs. And months later, I was holding myself up with the walker for like a few seconds and just got more and bigger. My progressive grew more and more from there. And
Uh-huh.
um, yeah, I still have a lot of nerve damage.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, it could have been worse.
Yep.
And I had set myself up to, okay, that's the way life's gonna be. And this is all blessings from here on in. Like, yeah, and it's crazy. I kind of feel that when I was going through that, I tell this to everybody, like right after the surgery, I don't know what it was, like just the whole thing that went on with me. But as a comedian, I'm a very like I like attention, and you probably I took up most of the conversation.
You're kidding.
Yeah, right. And that whole like there's that question sometimes people ask, like, are you a person that likes to talk or do you like to wait to hear what the other person says? Usually the person likes to talk.
Mm-hmm.
After I heard the last surgery, I found myself staying quiet and wanting to know about everybody around me for some
Mm.
reason. And like it brought me joy. And my memory was so great. Like I knew everyone. I'm not that guy. I'm terrible with names, horrible faces, like even more so now because I'm a little bit more blind than I used to be. So, like but right after the surgery, like I knew like everyone. I knew everyone's name. I knew about their family. Like, the lunch day that I would come in, the guy that would take out the trash, I would just talk to them and I wasn't that person before. Little by little, I don't know what happened. It went away and I got back to my old, but it's all about me now. And let me talk.
It only lasted a few months.
Gonna have to get another surgery now.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I have to say it's more reactive because if I had a choice, I wish I was that person. Like I was more content. I didn't feel like such an asshole. And yeah, now I just feel like I have to explain myself about everything. And
Sometimes it's fun to listen, and sometimes it's fun to not chime in on anything.
right. Yeah.
Oh, hey, I know what you're talking about. Just
Yeah,
let everyone talk.
because we know someone like that, huh?
Well, sometimes, okay, look, I know a lot of shit because I just like to read. I know trivia. I know all this stuff. If I hear someone talking, sometimes I can relate to it, but I'll just shut up. I'll just be like, I'm not going to say, hey, me too, or I know what I'll just.
Do you watch Friends or How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah, of course.
You watch those two shows? So are you kind of like a Ross or like a Ted where you'll come up with a fact about something that someone put up? Well, it actually is blah, blah, blah. Do you catch yourself? Because I do that shit all the time. And I'm just like, dude, I am so fucking Ted from like, I got to stop that shit.
Actually, what you're talking about,
Yeah.
yeah, I've been that dude.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Thank
I've
God
also-
for the shows that make you kind of catch yourself like, okay, wait a minute. It's funny to watch. Like,
Yeah. Sometimes I'm Chandler too. And
What?
I was Chandler when Chandler off Friends, Matthew Perry.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
fuck you, Farrell. That's what
he was a big lush, man.
I heard it
Huge
was more
lush.
than that, dude.
Dude, I heard in an interview he doesn't even remember a lot of those episodes. I mean, he was always drunk. I can't really tell when you watch him, but he says he's like, you know what? I don't even remember those episodes.
Wasn't he
You don't
on
remember
coke
like a
for a
whole
bit?
season.
Was he on coke for a bit? I heard. Like, wasn't he like in a?
I
I heard that
probably.
rumor
I
because
mean,
there was like episodes where he had long sleeve shirts and he was kind of skinny and yeah.
yeah, but
Something we
I know he
squeezed
was a
into it.
big boozer, and now he's alcohol free. You
It
know,
was a funny. Did you see the reunion?
I didn't actually. Did
Oh,
you see
you
the
didn't?
No.
Oh, I saw
Oh,
it.
Really?
I saw it at
It's
Jessica's
funny.
house. Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny because Joey was like the best looking one during the show.
Uh-huh.
Now he's like the oldest one and like the big.
I know. And then my sister and we're all going, okay, what, of all the girls, who looked the best? And it was like the oldest one that looks the best.
Who's the oldest?
Who's that? Lisa Kudrow?
Courtney?
No, not Courtney.
Courtney Cox?
No, not Courtney, and not the other one.
Jennifer?
Lisa Kudrow.
Yeah, Lisa Kudrow.
Lisa.
She looked. I
okay.
think she looked the best out of all the women.
Listen to me referring to them by their first names only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a 90s show. That was like, we didn't have all these different distractions of Netflix. We just had NBC and CBS and ABC.
Yeah, 3 networks.
That's right.
There was 3 shows on each network, and that was it.
Yeah.
You know?
Whatever your antenna got, that's what you're gonna watch.
Yeah, man. Are you watching anything now, like religiously?
No, but I do want to get into Loki. I haven't watched one episode yet.
Okay.
I just, for some reason, my Disney Plus was down. I just reconnected it and yesterday, so I'm getting it back today. I don't know why it was down. It was just weird. But I heard I want to watch Loki because I really liked WandaVision. That show was amazing to me.
Oh, I watched. You know what? I was watching that one. I never watched anything. I just saw the WandaVision, and it was funny. I just watched it. I didn't even know anything about it. I just watched that because I thought it looked kind of cool.
And did you like it?
Yeah, it was really good.
You watched all the episodes, right? Yeah.
But I don't know what happened way before that.
Yeah, she doesn't know anything about the Avengers. She doesn't know anything about the MCU. So she just watched this show just on its own, and she liked it.
You know what? There was you saw the show, right? Did you watch it?
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
There's so much for different people to enjoy. Like they had like a Full House, like kind of like episode, and like they did everything like a Bewitched episode.
One of them was a recreation, like a direct recreation of a Dick Van Dyke episode.
Exactly.
Like they recreated it actually.
Oh, really? Was that an actual? Was that the magic one?
I think so, but that's what I heard, that it was an actual Dick Van Dyke episode that they just literally just recreated.
Oh wow.
Oh, I gotta look that up. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it. Like I said, I don't know what the ending what it really meant and what the beginning. I mean, what it was about? But like you said,
but the drama in the middle was amazing. Like, yeah.
But it was cool because it's in like black and white, it's in color, like you said, and they went through all these years.
Yeah, it was a cool con. I kind of thought it was like a big old improv game season where they were like, okay, Bewitched. Yeah. And like they just went off and like, I mean, like it's a little more tailored, like, it's not just crazy like that, but
yeah,
it had that like, wow, they're just trying different things and they're doing it. Like it was like, oh shit, like the range is amazing.
Sounds like fun for them, I guess.
Oh
right?
yeah,
I mean,
wouldn't that be fun? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we need to get a show together like that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe our podcast can be a different theme every time.
It's funny. Over the weekend, I heard like a funny story about like teachers in the 70s and the shit they got away with and all of it. That's a great show right there. Just the things like teachers did back in the 70s. Like
I went to high school in the 70s.
Did they smoke in like class or something?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did, right?
No, nobody smoked in class.
You'd go to shop class and you're like, all right, today guys, we're gonna make a clock.
Okay. How like crazy were the teachers, or how into your life were the teachers? Like how, like, hey, you're overstepping your boundaries, like,
You know what's so weird is that I don't remember any of my teachers in high school.
Oh my god!
I have a blank of all. I remember my junior high school
how
teachers.
Bad it was? You didn't like
exactly.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Those memories out. That's how terrible it is. We gotta find someone who hasn't pushed those memories out and make.
It's like so weird. I I remember having plant science.
Plant science.
You had, you have to take, you could take science, and I
Uh-huh.
took plant science, and it was about planting.
I heard they used to smack you like in elementary school and like in the.
Oh yeah, they would smack you in high school.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's like.
Oh yeah, they had a dean oh yeah, there was actually a person who disciplined you. It was the dean.
Wow.
They had
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. Like these kids don't know that. They're like, imagine this was every day. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, growing up when I was a kid, my mom would tell me a story about her in school as a kid, and the teacher throwing an eraser at her and hitting her in the head.
I've seen
And
kids do it already.
I said, why did she do that? And she says, well, because I turned around to talk to somebody when I wasn't supposed to. And she could do that. She grabbed the eraser and boom, just nail my mom in the head and just turn around. And that's just the way they lived. You know?
Like that's what I'm saying. Like I think that'd be an episode. I could see that being a TV show.
It would.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'd be too controversial, like with the schools today or teachers today getting all offended by it.
It'd be like Mad Men meets that '70s show.
There you go.
Yeah. And you know what? I just thought of a good title, and then you interrupted me.
Oh, there you go.
I had a title that came in my head, and then
For this show that we're talking about.
yeah.
By the way, we should talk about this off camera and shit. I mean, someone's gonna steal our fucking idea over here. This is gold, baby, gold.
As long as it's out there, I don't care who makes it. Like I don't have the money to make that shit right now. If someone makes it right now, I don't want.
You never know, man. You never know.
Oh, but you can get credit.
Well, what would you call it, Gracie? I mean,
I forgot the name now. I had it it was like a really cool name, and I just
teachers.
no.
The teachers.
No. Wait, got it. We call it old school.
Well, there's an old school movie.
There's an old school movie. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could just call it like the Teacher's Lounge or parent teacher, the PT. No, whatever.
Something like with teacher, like an a-hole or something like that, you know?
Or how about Teachers Confidential?
Or something. The good old days.
It could just be called Teachers, the good old days.
Right? Yeah.
Like Happy Days.
Yeah, man.
There you go. Yeah, well,
Teachers, the good old days. Oh my
what
gosh.
if they better get the Happy Days soundtrack to like start that whole TV show.
Yeah, man.
That'd be funny. I mean, you know what we could do? We could have one teacher and then the same two kids, but they're always different and then different adventures. You guys have different clothes on.
What?
She's already giving away episodes. You know what? Yeah, you're giving away the album. You're giving away too much.
Yeah, that's too much, man. People are gonna steal this shit.
No, you know what? It could be American Horror Story. Like one episode, like we don't even the same three characters. It would be the same three people in every sketch, but it would be different characters. Like one day, like you'd be a teacher, one day I'd be a teacher. Like that kind of stuff.
Or
okay.
High school going to different classes. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we do that.
What about if you never see the students? You just hear about them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And there could even be like a scene where in the classroom, but it's just on the teacher. You never even see the students.
Do they have homeschool there during that time? Do you know?
What?
No homeschool. No, that was like you got suspended.
No, did they have homeschool back then? I don't know.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
I think they did. I mean, why wouldn't they? Sure,
no.
why not? Homeschool didn't exist. Why wouldn't it?
No.
It sounds like something they made for like 80s or 90s kids. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, it wasn't done. There was no
Really?
homeschool.
Interesting.
you gotta look that up. Maybe they're like the lucky kids, but I don't know.
No, were you guys latchy? Is it latchly?
Yeah, I was a latchkey kid.
Yeah.
Both my parents worked, and I had my key. And then we lived in a neighborhood with a lot of elderly people, and they kind of like looked after me. So I'd come home into an empty house, and my key, and watch TV, do my homework, and then wait for mom and dad to get home.
I could have been a latchkey kid, but I was a Mexican kid where I was in a house full of people, and I was like, "Hey, you go pick up the kids."
Yeah.
Like it was just there's always someone there. Like,
Yeah.
I
Well,
was at my house growing up. There was never like, yeah. I was.
well, I'm that rare Mexican where there was only one of it, the only one of me.
Yeah, and that's his name is Glenn. No.
Yeah. So. Glenn the Baker,
Glenn the
not
Baker.
not
what was
Glenn,
the farm?
not
No.
Glenn the gardener.
Oh, that's right. That's what Alex used to call you. That's
Remember that?
I do. That's right. I never made the connection till you brought it up again. I was like, oh, that's right.
Yeah, well, I didn't make the connection either until you brought it up. What he's talking about is, you remember Alex, right? Villasenor. He was in the tacos. He was in the 10-cent tacos for like a minute, and he was also in the outlet.
Yeah,
right?
he's an actor from ELAC. I actually met him through ELAC Theater, where it all started off.
Cool guy, and then he decided to start calling me Glenn the gardener, and then I don't know why. I told him I was allergic to grass. And then he said, no, I've got an idea. And he would say this skit or this sketch or movie or joke about a guy named Glenn the gardener who owned his own gardening business or whatever, but everybody didn't think he did or something like that.
Oh, because
I think he was trying to talk shit to me. I think he was trying to make fun of my name. And then he was trying to just like play on stereotypes. But I remember he would go and tell everybody, oh, I got this idea. And they would just stare at him with his blank stare like, okay. Nobody got the joke except for him.
I just thought he was really excited about starting a show called Glenn the Gardener. I was like, man, fuck.
I got this idea. It's Glenn the gardener. And everyone would be like, okay. That sounds terrible.
Well, wasn't there a movie called The Constant Gardener?
At the time, or now? I mean, yeah, there's a movie called The Constant Gardener. I don't even.
You watch that shit?
I don't think it's about a Mexican dude who's named Glenn.
You never know. They like we're saying, we don't want to throw these ideas out because people steal.
The Constant Gardener. I don't know what the hell that's about, but yeah, anyways, yeah, Alex, what's up, Alex? If you're watching. So look, I need to get you that pistachio brittle, man. You know the
edible.
The what?
Pistachio brittle.
Edible pistachio brittle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I need to get your address, or I maybe take a drive down to Simi Valley or wherever you're at, and just drop it off because Rudy got his, and I sent November his.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. We were talking about like doing the show on brittle, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I made pistachio brittle. Something just turned off. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I just like I've taken edibles before. I'm just used to the flower all the time.
Yeah.
So maybe he's saying you can make me brittle, but don't make it with THC.
No. I'm done and try it. So how strong is it? Like,
it's not that strong. The entire jar is literally like maybe 75 milligrams. So eating like a little piece would be like 5 or 10 or something.
So the whole thing is 75 milligrams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had the last time I think when it scared me off was I was in the hospital. You couldn't smoke weed in there. And I was just like, dude, it's been fucking weeks. And I don't want to say who brought it for me. But I had called a friend and I was like, hey, man, I haven't smoked weed in fucking forever. Can you please bring me an edible? And I had tried edibles before. They never really hit. I'm like, I'm used to flower and I smoke a lot of flower. So it's probably what it is. So I asked them for a gummy that's like 200 milligrams.
One gummy that was 200 milligrams?
Well, it was like a gummy cut in fours. Like it had like, so like each little fourth of it was
50.
But like people usually would eat half of the whole thing.
Hold that thought. We're going to reset our little studio and then we'll continue with that story.
All right.
Oh, wow, it stopped by.
Okay. So you said this thing was 400 milligrams.
400 milligrams?
200 milligrams in this gummy.
One little gummy or whole package?
It was like a square, like the size of like my glasses, probably a little bigger.
Okay.
But cut it like you could, like it had like a thing where you can cut it into four if you wanted to, or eat two.
Okay.
Oh, that's probably what Javier gave me for Christmas. That's why I was okay.
It's like a yeah. So they have a 100 one, they have a 200 one. The 100 one didn't do shit for me for some reason, and I think I ate the whole thing already, like half, and then the other half. And then, for some reason though, I go and I get the 200, and I just take the fourth. I'm just like, all right, let's take the quarter. And I kind of forget that those things last fucking forever, and I'm stuck in the hospital. Like I'm stuck on my bed. Like, remember, I can't walk. I can't like just hey, I'm fucking high.
Oh my gosh.
Ride a bike. I'm gonna go smoke outside. No, I was like tripping balls, like just like oh my god, like just, and I was like stuck in the hospital in my hospital bed, just like tripping for hours, like, and it was just like this was the worst fucking mistake of my life. And I was just like, doctor, nurses would come in, you okay? Yeah, you fine? You don't look fine. I'm fine. Just fucking, I'm tired and I can't sleep. And all it was is I was dizzy, and then they tried taking my blood pressure. Oh, your blood pressure's kind of low. I don't know why. And so yeah, and I was stuck just tripping for like 6-7 hours.
Wow. In the hospital.
In the hospital bed, like like not even like go talk to a nurse or something, or like, no,
He couldn't even walk around.
yeah, I was fucking just like, oh shit, 8 hours, like. I know I said 6-7 hours, 8 hours. I keep making it more. I forget, it was a long time ago.
They last a while. They last about like a good 6 hours. Even when it like winds down, you're still feeling it. You're still feeling groggy. Like her. Like today, she's feeling a little groggy, like a little like down because she took a shitload of edibles last night.
Oh,
just to help me sleep, just 3. 3
3 gummies?
Yeah.
She took 3 gummies.
And they're only 10 each.
Okay, so that's 30 milligrams.
Pretty good.
That's not that high. But she still feels something today.
Well,
I do.
It's in you, I'm sure. Like, well, I mean, you couldn't remember the 70s, so there you go.
So I need to get you some of this pistachio brittle.
Yeah, I'll give you the address after, but
yeah.
No, give it on now.
We want it now, so we can put it on our YouTube channel, and then we can put it right there.
a bunch of people
hit up Flaco. Here's his address.
Always talking shit. We'll go to Simi Valley. Yeah, that's.
Hey man, you get some people to wheel you around. Free Uber.
Oh man.
Yeah, well, the brittle won't fuck you up that bad.
No, I want to try it out. I know everybody's doing that stuff now. It's funny. I'm actually going out of the country, and that was a big thing for me. I'm like, how do I do that? And I know I could buy like weed where I'm going, but then like I like my California weed.
Yeah.
A lot of people are telling me, oh, take the pen, take edibles, and I'm like, I don't do that shit. I like flower. Like it's a different thing for me. Like, I never got used to the pen. I don't do it. Like everyone tells me, do the pen, it's better. I'm like, it's not weed though. It's not what. Yeah.
There's nothing like the flower. Okay, look at me. I like variety. I mean, I do it all, man. I like the oils. I like the pen. I always have my pen on me. I like edibles. I mean, I'm making edibles now.
Yeah.
But nothing compares to the flower. Just in a joint. That's the best way to experience it. If you're gonna experience cannabis, it is in a joint with flower. But you're getting all blurry, man. You need to wipe your screen or something.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do one thing. 1 second.
This is breathing too hard. He fogged it up.
There you go.
There you go.
It's you're too hot, Isaac.
Yeah, I know. I'm breathing right on the camera. Like this whole THC thing got me hot and bothered.
Well, check this out. Speaking of hot and bothered and edibles, today I made edible churros.
Oh, are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah, I made churros, bro.
There's
So here they are right there. I made these right before the show. I'm gonna do a whole video on this, how I make it. I use the can of butter. I make my own, THC butter, and I infuse it into these churros. and they're delicious. I mean, Gracie didn't
Oh,
like them.
these look delicious.
And I don't know how many, like milligrams is in this. That's what I'm having trouble with. I don't know how to,
Measure it out.
measure these out. But I
You're
mean,
saying
I
like some
can,
might have more than others, you're saying?
yeah. But I can tell you, if you eat a whole thing, I mean, it's not going to knock you out. It's not going to be like, your hospital experience. You're going to get like a little buzz. I'm going to hold these up to our high-tech camera over here.
That's actually a good idea. Churros are you the first person to do that? I've never heard of that.
I'm right here showing them. I think, let it be known that I am the first person to make THC medicated churros. All right? So, Disneyland, here we come.
That's right. The happiest place on earth could get happier.
It is now, baby. They're really good. Because of the can of butter does something a little different to the batter. I need to figure out a different way of like cooking them because they're still a little
Soft in the
a little soft on the inside, but some people like that.
Yeah, I do. I like my churros like that. Like kind of
They're
doughy.
crispy. They're crispy on the outside and they're soft on the inside. So
How
if
does
you
it
want,
taste like churros? Do you have that THC marijuana taste?
I can't really taste it, and there's a lot of sugar and cinnamon on here.
That's true. That's
But
true. Taste like that.
before the show, Gracie's sister took a bite, and she says she could taste it. She says she could taste it.
I didn't taste it.
But she didn't. She wasn't put off by it. Gracie can't taste it. It's good, man. I mean, this shit is good. THC Churros. Coming to Disney California Adventure soon to go see that new Avengers campus. Have you seen that shit?
What's that?
The Avengers campus at Disney California Adventure?
Oh, I haven't. My nephew's been. I haven't been there yet. They tell me but I hear Avengers are doing a big thing.
Like 4-hour wait or something.
There's like a whole, basically an Avengers land at Disneyland now. So I don't know. I might check that out.
But there's a big wait. You should just wait till.
No, you should go now. It's only 25% because you're getting on every ride like in 20 minutes.
Really?
They said it changed. Someone said it changed.
I mean, they let more people in, and it's not as great as like the first days. But like my sister and my brother-in-law, like they went with their kids, and they said they did everything quick and
good.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Did they have THC churros with them?
They had the regular churros. Hey, you should try the THC corn dogs though. Right? Get the whole Disneyland menu.
I'm gonna try and find a way to do that.
The chowder.
Corn dogs.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to make have like a little edible party, like make all this stuff, and then I know everybody at house will be all high and shit.
Oh, that would be great. Everybody Ubers and there'd be no problem.
But do you just make these just like recreationally? Like, I mean, for your own.
I just make these recreationally. You know what I did is, did you watch the Dr. Green Thumb podcast? Be Reels.
Be Real, yeah.
I submitted a picture to them, and they put it up on their show.
Oh,
and
really?
I mean, I'm gonna try and find a way to like send them some, so they could try it out, just to put it out there. And yeah, I might start selling this shit.
How would you would like send them out or have like your own little Glenda bakery?
Maybe, yeah. That sounds like our own Going Nuts bakery. I mean, because that's what we mean by going nuts. I mean, we're blazing it on the show, guys.
Yeah.
But this is recreational. I'm just like trying stuff out. But my friend Mariana already asked me too. She's like, "Are you going to start selling this stuff?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't know." And she's like, "Well, why the fuck are you doing it? Why are you putting it up on your social media and all that?" So she has a point.
I mean, I would think you were just doing it to see what people like and what people don't.
The pistachio brittles is a hit. Once you get it, you're gonna be like, damn, this shit's good. I need to work on these a little bit, and then I'm gonna be making some other stuff too. So
I'm curious about pistachio brittle because I don't know if I ever had pistachio brittle before. I'm like,
you've had peanut brittle, but not pistachio brittle.
I've had pistachio. I had brittle, but yeah, not pistachio brittle. Yeah,
it's delicious, man. It's like it's a level up peanut brittle. It's got.
Sounds like some Bakersfield shit, but okay, like yeah.
Bakersfield shit. Why? They got a lot of pistachios up there?
Oh yeah, you're on the way up there, buy some like pistachios, strawberries, fucking
Almonds.
Those are
Yeah.
almonds.
Yeah, they got almond fields for miles.
Flaco, you got the wrong nuts.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think you're
that's
fruit.
There it is.
Yeah.
You got the wrong nuts, Flaco.
It's almonds. It's almonds. It's
But it's
almond
like
fields for
pistachios somewhere up
days.
there.
Almonds.
Or maybe on the way to another northern city, but
In Costa Rica, that's where all the almonds are grown.
in
Costa Rica.
It's not pretty good, huh?
Maybe I can send you some of these too. I mean, I
No,
could
they-
send them maybe
No, you couldn't do that. 'cause-
refrigerated
Or
No,
maybe
some-
pack in a bag or something.
in
Maybe?
some dry ice, frozen.
but
Yeah.
you spend all that money. It's cheaper to go to his house and
I
drop
know,
them
just
off,
I could just
or
LA
make him
one
at
day.
his house.
Or we could just wait till I'm in LA one day and I will stop by.
True.
Yeah, exactly.
True. Better.
I'm gonna spend $40 on some dry ice, another $30 to overnight.
Look, man, I'm still in lockdown. I'm still in lockdown mode, in pandemic mode, you know, where we're like mailing everything.
Are you
I
in
did,
that mode? Like, do you find yourself having to like push yourself to go out as opposed to like?
I do.
absolutely.
I mean, I go to work and stuff, but actually on the weekends, I don't even like. I'm just gonna stay in here and not do nothing. It's like, yeah, I found myself like really lazy.
Yeah, man. I like staying home.
I mean,
Doing
I
nothing.
used to stay in LA. Like during the lockdown, this is when I moved to Simi Valley, and like I mean, obviously there's a big difference between Simi Valley and Los Angeles. Like out here, Simi Valley, everything's done at 9 o'clock. Like
Really?
everything's closed. Like it's all business, like small business owners, and like so lights out. Like it's and I kind of felt just like okay, it's quiet because it's out here. But I'm realizing too, people in LA like are just like yeah, they go out. Some people go out, but there is that choice of just staying home now, and just that is like becoming the norm again. Like
Yeah, I mean, fuck, I like ordering food.
Yeah.
I love having food delivered, even though I can just go down the street and get it.
I usually I mean like it's funny because I went to the movies this weekend and I miss this shit. Like I don't want to stay at home. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what movie did you see?
I saw Cruella.
You saw the Cruella movie.
Yeah. It was
Awesome.
Really, really good.
Let's talk about it, okay? Because you went and saw it.
I saw it last night.
She and I bought it. I got it on Disney. I went ahead and and bought it. So dude, I loved it. I loved that movie.
Yeah.
Now you're blurry again.
Oh shit! I thought because I backed up on the third. I didn't think it was gonna be what it was. I thought like I really wanted to go out and go to the movie, and I'm gonna watch it. And all the movies that I wanted to see were far away from me, so I just started. What the hell's Cruella? I saw like the little trailer, and I was like, yeah, what the hell not? And I'm glad I went to go see it. I was like very impressed.
Yeah, Gracie's.
I'm like we're actors, so like I like Emma Stone, and I like what's her name, Emily, or the other Emma.
Emma Stone.
Emma.
Well, the other Emma too.
Emily Beecham
Cruella.
or Cruella.
I'm-
Emma Stone.
Okay, yeah, but the other lady.
Emma Thompson.
Emma Thompson. there it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, I like her that much. I don't even know her name.
Yeah, she was great.
Yeah.
She was a bitch.
Yeah. So.
But she
yeah,
was smooth bitch. She wasn't like a mean.
it wasn't all dogs, like and a kid movie. Like I thought it was something for maybe teenagers and up, and yeah, I liked it a lot. It was
Yeah. I liked the soundtrack. He used nothing but like 60s rock,
Oh yeah,
like Rolling Stones.
yeah.
He even has like Ike and Tina Turner on there. But I was telling Gracie, I think they overdid it a little bit. I mean, there was like maybe too many. It was like one song after another and another and another. And I was like, you know what? I turn it down. I want to kind of I want to see what's going on.
I kind of feel I know what you're saying. Like maybe like the music clashed a little bit,
Uh-huh.
but I think like they were just fuck it, let's do it. Like and
I like the style. I like that style with what they went with. And what did you guys, Gracie and Isaac, what did you guys think of the CGI dogs?
oh, actually, I like the fact that there aren't that many of them.
Uh-huh.
The reason about the dogs, because it's hard to make a movie about like the same story. But I think they did a good thing. But yeah,
Because even the little Chihuahua and the other little dog,
he was doing
that was
that.
all CGI.
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean,
the real dogs are like in
Oh,
maybe
they weren't real dogs?
no, those was all CGI. I
Oh
mean,
wow, I thought that was real dogs.
they could have been real, like in maybe a couple of shots, but
yeah,
like all those action scenes, all where the little dog, the little Chihuahua was, doing all the stuff, and that's all CGI.
Oh wow.
I'm
So
pretty sure
you're,
they did more CGI as opposed to training dogs and waiting for them to hit their mark and all that shit.
and I think in this day and age, a lot of like using animals in movies is like kind of going out the door. Like people really aren't cool with that anymore.
Yeah, you're charging not charging them, but you're keeping them there, and I don't know, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was I know a lot of people probably compare it, but it was like The Devil Wears Prada, which was another great movie. Uh, but yeah, I kind of had felt like it had that feel. Well, you know what's funny? And I'm gonna sound like an ass. Like during the pandemic, I started like reading, audiobooks, and I came across like this story about Chanel, Coco Chanel,
Okay.
and there is another Italian um, designer named Isabella Spadorelli. I'm saying the
What?
name wrong. She's an Italian designer. She was back in that time, and
Uh-huh.
they had like a feud supposedly. There's like a feud between them, and it kind of I was like, well, I wonder if they're like kind of doing like that whole Coco Chanel Spadorelli kind of a thing because it was the two
Ah,
designers. It was like and there was one story where like I don't know if it's true or not. It's all speculation that they were at a party together, and Coco Chanel like pushed the other lady, the Italian dresser, by a fire, and she caught on fire. So
oh,
then there was that scene where Emma Stone lights her shit on fire, and she goes up.
yeah.
I wonder if that was I don't
I
know. It
wonder
could,
if
Oh yeah.
that was probably their source material. I'm pretty
maybe
sure it
I don't
was.
know. Yeah,
They
if people know about fashion, they probably knew about that story, or maybe I just making connections when I shouldn't.
No, that's a good connection, and I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you're right. I'm pretty sure that's where they got it from. That part where she lights herself on fire, it's like, okay, yeah, yeah, right. But before that, if you catch, what's his name? Her little thief partner, he keeps lighting like this paper on fire, like he's testing something.
Yeah,
So when they do that scene, it kind of like it makes sense. Am I making sense? No.
I think I got it.
Yeah,
But
yeah, he's messing around. He's like lighting something on fire, and then you're like, why is he doing that? And then that's the next scene is her entering the party and lighting herself on fire,
I
which
didn't
was
know
pretty
that.
badass.
Well, you probably watched it more than once already, then, right?
What's up?
You watched it more than once, then already, then, right?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it once, and I watched it twice. Once by
Okay,
myself, and then with her.
okay, yeah, you probably caught that. I didn't catch that at all. But well, yeah, but those guys look like the cartoon, like
Yeah, right.
the cartoon. Like I was like, wow, like they found these actual guys, and that's these CGI's like I don't know Brad Pitt and Gosling to look like that or whatever. But yeah, it
And
was,
they're familiar. I know those. I've seen those actors before. I wish I knew their names, but anyways,
it
but they
was
were good.
they were good. Um, I haven't. I want to go because I want to push myself to do it. I hate watching scary movies, but I kind of feel like The Quiet Place and The Conjuring, like there's so good concepts of scary movies that I really want to push myself to go see that shit.
Do
But
it.
You saw it?
Do it. No, I haven't seen Quiet Place 2.
Hmm.
I heard it's really, really good,
yeah, I mean,
which
have
I
you seen
which
the
I
first
didn't
one?
expect.
Have you seen the first one, or have you heard about
I
like,
saw the first one. I thought it was great. I mean, I like the whole concept.
yeah?
It's a good horror movie. It's a good monster movie.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. Like a lot of people were saying, like, oh, people aren't going to go back to movies and this and that. And I remember thinking, uh, I am. I
Yeah.
like watching movies with people that I don't know. Like I'm hearing their reaction and laughing at stuff that, it's a different thing than when you go with people that you know every day and like know all the time. And I don't
Yeah.
know. I kind of feel like it's a big group experience that it's different from watching a movie on TV. I
Yeah,
think,
for
Oh
sure.
you
yeah.
know,
For
like,
sure.
yeah. And I
I mean,
like that they're bringing back old movies that you can actually watch like now too. Yeah, like they'll have like a special day where they'll have like, old school or like,
oh yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, a lot of movie theaters do that. There's one in Downey. It's called Cinemark, or was it Cinemark in Downey? They'll show like Casablanca on a
yeah.
Friday night, or her and I went to go see Some Like It Hot.
Oh, the
Marilyn
Marilyn Monroe movie, yeah.
Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis. We went and saw that there. They do all that. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Revival shows.
Well, it's because like like you weren't there at that time, but sometimes I watch movies and I'm like, this would have been hilarious in the theater, or this would have been crazy in the theater. Like I always have that when I'm watching a movie sometimes, and I see a great scene, I'm like, I wonder how that reaction would have been with everybody like back theater, or that must have been hilarious with people laughing at that shit.
Yeah, or just seeing it really big and loud too. I mean, that's
Especially for me now, I'm telling you, oh my god, going blind, but I knew it was gonna happen.
so it's better for you to see it, huge.
Yeah, I mean, I could still see. I just like the glaucoma's kicking in now, so I have like this like it's like I have that. I'm watching stuff like that little what you saw on my camera blurry. Like I have a little spot like right in the middle, so it's annoying more than anything. I can see, but I have to take a while to mix stuff out.
Yeah. So are you going to try and see The Conjuring also?
I'm gonna push myself to. I'm gonna try to see more movies, man.
Have you seen any of those in that series?
Hmm. And the one I did want to watch, and I heard it wasn't that good, but I want to watch it anyways, was The Nun. And it was only because I saw the trailer.
Mm,
And I was explaining the trailer, like, this is so scary. I gotta watch this because in the trailer, it's like the nun's the ghost, right?
hmm.
And this lady or this girl comes down to like a scary basement or a dark, room, whatever. And she has like a light on and she's looking like for the nun, like this ghost, and it's right behind her. So like you're watching like the trailer, like, oh my god, it's behind you, like it's behind you. And like she's looking around and she turns around and she looks at the like she's looking at the nun, the ghost, but nothing happens. Then she just moves and she didn't really see her. So like it was in front of her, but she couldn't see her. But like, we saw that it was in front of her. That was the trailer. And then later just and I was like, oh, that was the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like just I was like, oh, that was it. And then something just came from the side and what the fuck? So that just got me hooked. I was like, I want to watch The Nun, and
You
I
know what? I recommend seeing The Conjuring 2.
The Conjuring too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
yeah. Are they connected all? I mean, I know The
yeah,
Conjuring too,
they're all connected
but
a
The
little
Nun is
bit.
connected to that too.
Yeah, you
It
see
is, right?
the story of the nun a little bit in The Conjuring 2.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
And you can watch The Conjuring 2 without having watched Conjuring 1.
Really? Okay, yeah. Because I heard a lot of good things about that too. So,
I love it. They're great. It's a great series. I haven't seen the new one, the third one, but it looks pretty fucking dope.
but yeah, just take away instead of like watching like happy movies and funny movies, a lot of people having that energy. I try kind of feel like, okay, when I go watch those scary movies with a bunch of people that like hypes up the anxiety too. I kind of feel where yeah, right, like okay, I'm cool. Yeah, hey, shut the fuck up. Like I'm like trying to keep my school here. You're freaking out. You're freaking me out. Like like I get like I'm telling you, dude. I don't know. That's just me. Like yeah, I feed off other people's emotions. I guess.
Speaking of horror movies, I actually got a call today to do because I did a horror movie. It's been over a year, I guess, but he's still editing it and stuff. And so he texted me today and said, "Hey, can you do some screams again? Because I lost the last screams that you sent me." So I did the screams, and then I sent it to him. He goes, "Oh no, don't say no words. Do it again." So I sent him again, screaming. But I went in my bathroom again, and I was screaming like really loud. Ah. He says, "Oh yeah, you better go apologize to your neighbors. Let them know everything's okay."
Yeah, she did a horror movie like almost 2 years ago now, and they put her in makeup and everything with
What was
her
it?
like
What was,
what was the name of it?
They changed the name. I don't know what it is.
The it had like a female. It was like about a female assassin.
Yeah.
I think it was just called like Asesina or something like that.
oh, okay, okay, I got you. It was like one. I got you. All right.
But they're still it's still in post production, and she had to go and I guess do some screams.
Oh, on my cell phone. On my cell phone.
Oh, you did them on your phone?
Yeah, in the bathroom. I was screaming.
That's cool. You got to do some re-edits. Just do them into the phone.
I don't think I
Do they
should
have?
have.
Can we get like a nice restroom yell sound? You're like, oh, let's go in the restroom. Yeah.
I shouldn't have ate those churros or whatever they're
Are
called.
is it? Yeah. Is it?
Oh,
connected?
really? Are they hitting you?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh wow. Okay. They're like relaxing.
nice.
No, it's not nice.
Oh boy. We might have to take a break, folks.
No, I'm fine.
No, we're fine.
Right,
Anyways,
do it
speaking
then.
of like going out and things reopening, Gracie and I are going to the Dodger game tomorrow. And
Oh.
tomorrow night is the first like grand reopening. So the stadium's going to be at full capacity.
Oh no way.
Yeah, so
Do we have to wear masks?
yeah, we got to wear masks, and so we're gonna go and do that, and then come back and report on it and tell everybody about our experience. I hope it goes well. I hope people don't get
Tomorrow,
crazy.
15th. That's right.
Yeah, COVID restrictions basically end tomorrow.
Yeah, Disneyland's open. That's right. That's right. That's what we're talking about. That's right. Everything's open.
And movie theaters.
I'm kind of, yeah, I would always forget my mask. I was like, I have to go back to the car because I fucking forgot my mask. Go back, like, especially after I got the shot. After I got vaccinated, I was like, I'm cool. Oh, no. Oh, you need your mask. Oh, fuck, you know I don't. They do. Like, but yeah, now that everybody who's vaccinated doesn't have to wear a mask, and I'm cool with that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still wearing it just out of habit. I'm
Yeah.
fully vaccinated. I went through a drive-through today. I didn't put it on. I just
Yeah. Yeah. Once I wear it, I guess when I'm around a lot of people. I perform though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't wear a mask. I mean, I took the Moderna shot. I feel like really like I don't know. I felt from the research that I did, my opinion, I thought it was the best thing I could have took from all of them. So that was just what I researched. Maybe other people found other reasons.
I remember you told me that when I was about to get mine, you told me to look for Moderna, get the Moderna one. And I tried, I was hard to get an appointment. And I
Yeah.
found one for the Pfizer one like immediately. It was like the next day. So I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna do that one. And
Well, that's why I wanted Moderna because it was hard to find. So I just figured. No, actually, you know what? I think I was trying to decide between Pfizer and Moderna. And when I really got into the news is when I saw how much the stock was.
oh shit.
So that's all it was.
You just based it on the stocks, man, on the numbers.
Okay, because like the Moderna stock was at $33. The Moderna one was 100. And I was like, oh.
You mean the Pfizer one was at 33?
I'm sorry, yeah, the Pfizer was 33 and the Moderna was 100. And and then I knew too, like the Johnson and Johnson, like the actual shot to get paid for the like that they have to pay for it to people to have. It wasn't like $2 or $4. Pfizer was 10 and Moderna was 14. So I'll get the most expensive one. And
so that's it, folks. When it comes to your health, check the numbers, man. Check the stocks. Check the stock market that morning, and that's how you do it.
If you're gonna go to like the fucking CVS and you find like, okay, I need a medication from the wall, you're gonna go for the most expensive shit if it's about your life, right? You're not gonna go. Oh,
this is true, and let's
$14 or $2 one. I mean, I'm not talking shit about anyone who got the Johnson Johnson one. Like I'm sure they're fine. I'm just, this is just me. I like expensive shit, even medication. No.
Same thing. You know what? That's how I treat. That's how I treat weed.
Yeah.
I'll. What's the most expensive one?
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
So let us start over one more time
Okay.
for the next 30, and then we'll get into.
I'm fucking high. Oh.
Anyways, like I was saying, when it comes to like the prices or whatever, like you said, that's the way I treat weed. I want the good shit. I want, what's the most expensive you got?
I mean, that's the way I treated my fucking vaccine shot. Just, hey, what's your top shelf? I don't want the
What's a
fucking,
top shelf vaccine?
yeah,
Speaking of top shelf,
yeah.
look at this shelf over here.
Yeah.
Gracie, are you okay? You gonna make it through the show?
You all right?
I thought she only had one churro, or like half a churro, but I guess that goes to show how strong they are. Gracie might duck out after a minute, but she's just gonna hang back for now.
I think she got the pill with all the THC in it, and like the other ones are pretty. Because you said they're pretty calm. And, like you probably got one with like she probably got all the THC in them first. She got the lucky churros. What I'm saying.
She got the lucky bite, maybe.
I don't know what I got, but speed it up, Jack.
Was it just one bite? It was like a bite, right? Like
I think I had a half one. I don't know.
She had like half a churro. I mean,
I think I had a half one, to be honest with you.
well, remember, she ate some stuff last night, so maybe I don't know. Maybe that's adding on to whatever she had, or if that's what's reacting. But anyways, you'll be fine.
hopefully.
And anyways, hey, Isaac, I do this new segment on the show called Glenn's Vinyl Moment. Everybody knows I'm a vinyl junkie, or well, they do now. And this weekend was Record Store Day, this Saturday. Do you know anything about Record Store Day?
I mean, just what you told me recently, but yeah. So I'm assuming you go to record stores and you buy your favorite records and you show them. Something like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what the little new segment is. Record Store Day, though, is the annual day to support local record shops, and it's been going on, I think, since like 2007. And over the years, artists have been dropping exclusive shit on that day. So everybody lines up in the morning because there's only like limited copies of this stuff. And some people think it's a waste of time. Some people like me think it's fun. I got up real early and I went to Levels in Whittier.
Uptown Whittier. Yeah, I know the place.
And there's a video that I made of that day, like a really short 2.5-minute video. And thank you to everybody who's watched it. It's gotten like a lot of views on our channel. Not our episodes.
That place is on Greenleaf?
Yeah, it's on Greenleaf.
Greenleaf, okay, yeah.
Levels. But yeah, everybody who watched the video, thanks. It's getting a lot of hits. So thank you very much. Anyways, I'm here to show what I bought at Record Store Day. You want to see?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's do this. I had a couple titles in mind, and as soon as I went into the shop, I'm like, I must have these. Everybody was there. Everybody was lining up for the new Lady Gaga, the new Ariana Grande live album, and a lot of soundtracks were being dropped that day. But anyways, I was looking for all the good live shit, like this one, The Police,
wow.
Live in Atlanta, Volume 2. So they dropped 2 of these. They dropped a Volume 1 from 1979 in Boston, and then Volume 2, 1983 in Atlanta. I chose Volume 2. I already opened this shit. It comes in this beautiful, it's a 2 LP. It comes in this beautiful translucent red vinyl.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Let me show it to our camera.
Looks like an award.
Doesn't that? I mean, so cool. It looks cool. It sounds even more amazing. I mean, I played these records all day on Saturday. I got home and I just fucking played the shit out of all this stuff. It sounds amazing, dude. I mean, are you a big Police fan?
I mean, those before my time, maybe more Sting.
Yeah.
Like, it's all the same. Yeah.
So on that record, I mean, you can hear themes every fucking like pluck on that bass. I mean, it's so clear. I mean, you hear everything in there. It sounds great.
Every
And
breath
it's
it takes.
yeah, that's on here. King of Pain, my theme song. Uh, Synchronicity, Message in a Bottle, all the good shit is on here. So that's the first one I got, and they had a few copies of it, so I was okay with maybe getting there later or whatever. Anyways, that's selection number one. Selection number two, you're not gonna have any idea who the hell this is, but I had to get this. This is Salah Ragab and the Cairo Jazz Band. This is like Egyptian jazz, and Salah Ragab was a drummer. And this album came out in the early 70s. This is the first time that it's been reissued on vinyl. And you put this shit on, and how can I describe it? I mean, first of all, it sounds like magic to me. Or it might sound like you're in I don't know, like the Indiana Jones in like some lounge, with some band playing in the background or something.
Indiana Jones jazz band. Sorry.
There's a lot of flute. There's some awesome piano on here. Anyways, this is a double LP set, and the way they packaged it, it just looks so cool, man. With the original, this is like the book with the whole orchestra there. The Cairo Jazz Band.
So how did you hear about this Cairo Jazz Band?
Most of this I heard when the Record Store Day list came out.
Oh,
came out like 2 months ago. And I looked at it and it sounded familiar to me, but it just said Cairo Jazz Band. And I just decided to look it up, researched it, and I knew that it was going to be one of those like cool things. I listened to it, and then I just said, I got to have this shit.
I'm actually going to look that up. After.
Yeah, Salah Ragab. I think you could stream them on Spotify and listen to like some cool Egyptian jazz. How you doing there, Grace?
Just listening to her own Egyptian jazz right now in her head.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my second choice. And by the way, I'm not one of those flippers. A lot of people go to Record Store Day just to pick up like a rare item so that they could just put it on eBay right away. I mean, I'm strictly for collecting stuff for my collection, and I never have any intentions of selling it. So anyways, moving right along. Third one, and this was the last copy, or the only copy, Jazz Dispensary, Volume 2. This is the Dank Defunct blend. Jazz Dispensary is just like a collection of jazz funk.
Really?
You put this shit on, man. Groovy night, man. Light one up, put this thing on. Jazz Dispensary comes out with something like every Record Store Day, and they always have these dope covers.
Oh, wow. Okay. Do you know who's on there? Like what?
Let me see. Do you know who Cal Jader is?
Not familiar with them. No.
Cal Jader is, he plays the vibes. Okay, he's a vibist. I think I'm getting that right. There's a version of "Gimme Shelter" on here. Rolling Stones. I played it and I lost my shit, man, because it sounds amazing. I mean, that's this type of stuff that's on here. So Cal Jader, Ray Barretto, Charles Erlin, Lee Spencer. This is all like jazz artists, Latin jazz artists. Johnny Guitar Watson is on here. So let me show this to our camera and check out the vinyl. It comes on pressed orange fire vinyl. So let me.
Oh shit!
There it is. Look at that.
You could frame that. That's crazy.
Right? I mean, look, that's a work of art itself. That's what I love about vinyl. So, like I said about the other album, I already played it. Sounds fucking badass. I mean, that's a party right there. Jazz Dispensary, Volume 2.
So do you DJ or like do you just play these on your own, like in your own room or
I
like
play these in my own room. I used to DJ in high school,
nice, okay.
and I mean, I'm gonna get back into it. You know, she says I'm not, but I am.
I didn't say you're
Maybe you
not.
should
I
start
just
your
think
own
that.
like lounge with your vinyl and your cookies and your churros.
There you go. Right? That sounds like an idea. All right, so here we go. Last one. A lot of live albums came out this year, including this one right here, the Rage Against the Machine,
Whoa.
the Battle of Mexico City. So this is their live in
No
Mexico City.
way.
They
How,
record. What's
go ahead.
up?
When were this? I was about to ask the question you were about to answer. Well,
They recorded this concert in 1999. Yeah,
wow. I
and
went to that tour.
you probably did. Well, yeah, it was the Battle of Los Angeles tour.
Angeles tour. Yeah, I went to that tour, and that's when they went to Mexico City. Yeah.
Yeah, did you see the show at the Forum?
Yes, I was there.
Holy shit, I was there.
Yeah.
Were
I
you were
was.
there? Gangstar opened.
Yeah, Gangstar
Oh
opened.
shit,
Yeah.
yeah, I was there. Yeah, I was there that
Oh, in the
night.
parking lot, actually. We got their CDs in the parking lot, and they're like, "Yeah, we're Gangstar. We're going up first." I was with Rafa at the time. Like, me and Rafa went, and I was with Rafa, my homeboy Angel, and his girlfriend. And yeah, we all went, and yeah, it was at the Forum. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I was at that show.
Yeah.
We hadn't met yet, but yeah, this is their Mexico City show. Recorded in '99, and it's for the first time on vinyl. This I haven't opened it yet, and I haven't heard it, so can't wait to hear it. It's
Actually, I know they were supposed to be touring last year, but because of COVID, obviously they couldn't.
right.
So they're gonna start touring again next year. So they're gonna be like in Oakland and Chicago, like starting next year. But I heard Zach De La Rocha was working with a personal trainer for more than 3 years to get back in shape for this next tour.
Damn.
Think about it, like when back in 1999, it was a good hour and a half show, and he's running back and forth, and he's on key. He's like singing and like he's hitting every note like as it's supposed to be hit as he's running up and down. And yeah, I just kind of feel like I could see why you would need to really, you know what I mean, to really rock a show,
Yeah.
not fatigued and like wow, like that's dedication. I kind of feel like wow, as a comedian, I just go over my notes and go up, and I never really thought about it. You do have to be in shape to be on stage. It's
Yeah. Yeah, I was even watching some of their old shows like on YouTube. And yeah, I mean it's not just the lyrics or that alone.
he's jumping, he's dancing
He's
like from
jumping around
song
too.
one. From song one, it's not like he leads into it. Yeah. So
So I just opened this, and all of these albums have the sticker, the record store day sticker. And I keep that on there.
that's nice. That's cool.
I keep it in the shrink wrap. So I'm gonna just check out these. It's 2 LPs. Oh shit! Look at this. It's on green vinyl.
Oh, nice.
It's green. So I wonder if the other one is red because it's live in Mexico City. Let's take a look at the other one. And what do you know? It's red. Cool. Pretty dope. I can't wait to play it. I mean, I've heard this show before. I've seen it live in Mexico City. I hope it sounds good on here. I mean, because that's what it's all about. It's not just the pretty stuff. It's about how it sounds. And so far, everything that I bought on Record Store Day is just top notch. Check out that Egyptian jazz, Salah Ragab. I think you'll probably dig that. I think we need to play some music for Gracie so she can kind of mellow out and.
You should tag that in the when you post this, like all the records you bought.
For
so
sure. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna post everything and then tag that. And
I actually went to that record store you're talking about. I've only bought one record, like for music, like as you know, um, and it was I was in high school, like it was like 94, 95. Nine Inch Nails Pretty Hate Machine.
oh shit.
And I bought it at Laval's because that was the only place that I've ever seen a Nine Inch Nails like on vinyl. And I was like, I didn't even have a record player. I was a big Nine Inch Nails fan.
Yeah.
I had like Halo 1 through 8 already, and I was like, might as well own the vinyl. And I grabbed the vinyl and like I bought it. Never played it because I never had a record player, never, And I think I just have it somewhere stored, like as my encyclopedias from back in the 90s.
Did you open it?
Yeah, I think I took off the plastic to see it on the inside, and so I know it probably would have been worth more now. But yeah, I did open it. Yeah.
Cool.
That was my only trip. That's why I knew when you said Laval's, I was like, wait a minute, that's
yeah, Lavelle's or
a record, yeah.
Or Levels, I guess Levels, whatever. Yeah. It was hot out there too. I waited 2.5 hours in line, and I was about like there was like about 20 people in front of me, and man, it started getting hot, dude. I was like, oh shit. Speaking of hot, it's gonna be like 100 degrees this whole fucking week.
Yeah, heat wave starting tomorrow.
And we're going to the Dodger game.
And we're going to the Dodger game.
That's true. Well, at least it'll be at night, right? Is it nighttime or?
It's a night game, so we'll be all right.
Yeah.
And we'll be stoned.
Oh no, not me.
Yeah,
like Gracie. You
should sleep a lot before then.
Oh, I'm not. Oh gosh, I don't know why I ate so much of that shit.
Well,
I'm gonna be freaked out by the churro guy tomorrow.
I know.
No churros, get away from me.
Yeah, every time she sees churros.
I'm not eating any more churros again.
She's gonna see the churro guy at Disneyland. She's gonna try to kick his ass.
Look what you did to me.
Well, Isaac, we want to thank you for hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me. That was a lot of fun.
We'll do this again. You'll be back, and we got to get ready for 10 Cent Taco 2 reunion.
Definitely, just set that up, man.
Part 2. I got to get Rudy on the show and November back on the show, and we got to get Gracie back in shape. Anyways, thanks for being on the show, man. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna end with our little jingle here.
Okay, we got a song.
Thank you for watching.
Sounds very Miami Vice. Yeah.
Anyways, thanks, Isaac.
All right,
and send me that address. I got to get you that pistachio brittle, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you, guys.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching. Gracie will be fine. She's having a blast right now.
Oh, yeah.
Blast!
No more of your cooking edibles from me again.
Yeah, right. Wait till she tries what I got next. See you next time, folks.
Bye. Salt peanuts. We like salt and peanuts.
No, we don't. I mean, what the fuck is that?
I don't know. I shouldn't have been eating any of those chicharrones or whatever you made.
That'll be an outtake. How about that?